We returned the telescope to the astronomy club room. She said she was going to stay behind to record her stargazing data for the day, so I left. Oh, now that I think about it, I forgot to ask her for her name. Was she an underclassman? She was a bit eccentric. But she was pretty cute, especially when she smiled while talking about the moon and stuff. What's going on there? There's a girl moving strangely near the stairwell. She's slowly inching backward. Her posture suggests she's carrying something. She's moving toward the descending stairs. There's no way she has noticed that, right? No way. Yeah, right. There's no way. The girl's heel slips down the top step.
What?
Hey, watch out! The girl falls off balance and slowly topples over backwards. I sprint up the stairs on reflex and wrap my arms around her from behind to catch her. But I feel my own center of balance shift as well. I can't pitch myself forward. My own posture's too messed up. And so, like you'd expect, wah! We fall. Gweh! Whoops! Ugh. My breathing stops for a moment when I land on my back.
びっくりした。でもちゃんと取れたからオッケーオッケー。あ、ねえ、そっちは大丈夫？
Pretty much.
そっか、助けてもらっちゃったわね。
You're very welcome. Actually, why were you walking backward down the stairs? It's a good thing. I just happened to be passing by. That was really dangerous, you know.
これこれ。
She shows me the camera in her hand.
写真を撮ってたのよ。扉絵に使えそうなベストアングルを見つけちゃって、つい夢中になっちゃったのよね。
Frontispiece?
窓のとこに鳥が止まっててね。その飛ぼうと羽を広げた瞬間を狙ってガシャッと。
And so that led to you tipping over. Either way, I'm glad you weren't hurt.
動けそう？
Yeah, once you get off of me at least.
そっか、そうよね。でもその前に手を離してもらいたいかな。
My hand?
触ってるわよ。
What? Touching? Now that she mentions it, there's something warm and soft against my hand. Is this? This is... Sorry, that wasn't on purpose. I frantically pull my hand away from her breast. She slowly stands up, dusts off her skirt, and extends a hand toward me.
とりあえず助けてくれたからオッケーってことにしときましょうか。
That'd be great.
ほら、そんなことより早く立って。
Right. The hand that had touched her breast makes contact with her hand. I can't help but get unnecessarily nervous. Regardless, it doesn't look like she's angry.
まあ、手の動きによこしまなものは感じなかったしね。どさくさに紛れてラッキーみたいなことしてたらいろいろと保証はできなかったけど。
Yeah, right. As if I'd do something like that. Thank God. I'm so glad I didn't even move so much as a finger for a moment. By the way, what frontispiece were you talking about?
卒業アルバムの扉絵よ。学校という場所を巣立っていくという意味で羽ばたく瞬間の鳥ってマッチしていると思わない？
I get what you're saying, and I agree that it'd be nice, but don't they usually have professionals take photos like that, or is that the photography club's job here?
私は写真部員じゃないわ。何を隠そう、栄えある卒アル委員会の一員よ。
The what? The prestigious Grad-Up Committee?
あれ、卒アル委員会知らない？ってことはあなた1年？いうかなんで私服なの？まさか部外者？先生呼んだ方がいい？それとも警察？呼んじゃう？よく見たら見覚えがないかもね。私、この学校の生徒だったら大体は頭に入ってるし、やっぱり呼んじゃう？
No, wait! Don't just up and decide that I'm a criminal, please! I'm going to be attending the school starting next week. I just happened to be close by today, so I came here because I wanted to see what the school was like.
ああ、なるほどね。それで私服ってわけなんだ。
I'm glad you understand. So anyway, what's the grad up committee?
いいわ、説明してあげる。おほん。簡単に言うと、卒アル委員会っていうのは卒業アルバム制作委員会のことよ。
Thank you for your simple explanation.
ちょっと、まだ続きがあるんだってば。黙って聞きなさい。
To summarize her explanation, the graduation album creation committee. Its motto is, let's create the most fulfilling graduation album we can. The goal is to take the 3 years students spent at the school and distill them into photographs. The Grade Up committee has existed since she was a first year. Its members are to bring a camera to any and all school events. The photos that they take showcase the students' good memories and are bound into a graduation album and given to the graduating students. According to her, that's everything there is to know about the Grad Alp Committee. Huh, that sounds pretty cool.
でしょでしょ?
The graduation album created by students, for students, faithfully depicting good memories of school. This school does some pretty cool stuff.
編入生ってことは、学園生活ではちょっとしたイベントよね。来週からって言ってたわよね。何組になるかはわからないけど、写真撮りに行くから。
She smiles and brings the camera up to her eye. You're almost like a newspaper journalist. Am I gonna get an article or something? Like, transfer student cited.
卒アル委員って言ってるでしょ。新聞部と一緒にしないで。私の撮る写真は今を未来に届けるためのものなんだから。
Huh. A gift from now to the future, I see. She says some pretty inspiring stuff. Is the concert band practicing right now?
そうね。この時間くらいからいつも廊下で練習してるわ。というわけで、ちょっと写真撮ってくる。あるがままの学園生活を。じゃあねー。
She sprints away down the hall, her eyes glittering. Well, she is a lively one. I watch her go. She stops halfway down the hall and turns toward me.
そういえば言うの忘れてた。助けてくれてありがとう。
She smiles and then resumes running, her skirt fluttering in her wake. What's with that sense of timing? There was that girl on the rooftop and the one just now. This school's got a lot of cute girls. Though they seem a bit eccentric. I'm starting to get excited about transferring here. Phew, I'm finally here. I arrive at my house just as the sun's starting to set. This isn't the house that I used to live in, that's long gone. This house is one that my father had constructed for us to live in after the move. This is a nice house. They showed me the blueprints and model before, but this is the first time I've seen the actual building. It's way nicer than the model made it look. It's very dignified. Looks like Dad really put his all into it. It's starting to even make me feel emotional. Now then, let's step in. I open up my bag and take out the house key. There's someone hiding, looking around suspiciously, peering into the house. What the heck? Did one of the neighbors come to say hello? But this seems really suspicious. Excuse me, can I help you? She doesn't have eyes. She screams and drops her bag. Oh man, everything's spilling out from inside. She's frantically picking everything up. Oh geez, I'll help you. I also crouch down and gather together the contents of her bag. Here you go. I can't really get a good look at her face because she's bowing her head over and over. Hey, wait! She bows her head deeply and sprints away. What was up with her? It's just one weird girl after another today. There's a flyer at my feet. A guide to using the Shionagi Park pool? Looks like an ad for the municipal pool. I guess it's a recent construction. Looks pretty fun. There's a lazy river, slides and so on. I guess that girl dropped this just now. I wish I could go chase after her to give her this, but she's nowhere in sight. I decide to just stuff the flyer into my bag for now. I wipe the sweat from my forehead after carrying my bags in. I take out my phone. I need to let Mom back home know that I'm finally here. Hello, Mom? It's me. It's not the freaking scam call. It's me, Ryosuke. I just got to the new house. I'm going to marry Mom when I'm bigger. You're the one who made me say it. No, just decided to tour the city a bit. It's really nice, I like it. Sorry, but I'll be monopolizing this new house air before you guys show up. The initial plan was for my family to move here all at once, of course. Shionagi City is actually where my parents were born too. I lived here until elementary school. Our family moved to Kanagawa for my dad's work 7 years ago. But both of my parents really wanted to return to whence they came. They decided to do it last year, had a house built, and were planning on making their U-turn back here. And Mom's right, things just weren't going to be easy. We were all supposed to move here together in March, but things apparently wouldn't come to a good stopping point at my dad's work, so my parents both still live in Kanagawa. My transfer got delayed too, but they decided it wouldn't be good for my school life if it took too long, which is why I got sent here at this weird time of year just on my own. What are you apologizing for all of a sudden? You don't need to worry about stuff like that. I don't think it's too much trouble. Besides, I wanted to move too, remember? That's not true. I'm glad I got to come back too. And besides, now I get to experience living by myself for a while. And if you still feel bad about it, then go motivate Dad a little more, cause this house is actually a bit too big for just one person to be living in. We literally talked face to face this morning. Anyway, I'll be waiting for you guys. Yeah, I know. Yeah, I know. Who's that? Yeah, I will. I've got an intern interview tomorrow morning, so I'll go say hi sometime in the afternoon. No, it's not a part-time job. It's an internship. I was doing one over there too, remember? No, what I'm saying is that this is so I can study to be an architect. I understand why she might be worried, but this is already something I've decided on. I want to study the work of the architect that I admire now that I'm over here. Anyway, I'll make sure to go to Shinozaki-san's place. I need to start unpacking and cleaning up and stuff, so I'm gonna hang up now. I'll call you again later. I then hang up without waiting for a response. I'm grateful that she's worried for me, but still. Now then, I guess I'll start with my room. Phew, like this, I guess. I've opened up the cardboard boxes that were sent here and I'm currently organizing my room. It's great having a big room, I can put lots of stuff everywhere. Finally, I take out my most precious book from a box. Beautiful. It's an architecture book by the architect I admire most, Azuma Morio. Azuma Morio is a well-known architect whose office is here in Shionagi. As you might expect, I'm going to an interview at his office tomorrow. It wouldn't be exaggerating to say that the results of tomorrow's interview will decide my future. I'll have to put my all into it. Alright, let's go take a bath and refresh myself. Ugh! It's so cold! I spring out into the hallway soaking wet on reflex from the unexpectedly cold bath water. This is just cold water! Why isn't it hot? I know I pressed the switch to start warming the water. Wait a second. It better not be! I run back to the living room naked and call my parents again. Hello? Hello?
Hi, Hino desu.
Dad? It's me.
詐欺なら間に合ってますよ。
It's not a scam call already. It's me, Ryosuke.
だったら合言葉を言えるかい？幼稚園の時父さんに送ってくれた手紙の内容。
My dad's the coolest person in the world.
いやー、そこまで言われると照れるな。でもな、憧れてばかりじゃダメだ。お前もいつか父さんを超えなくちゃいけないんだぞ。
Whatever, I get it. It doesn't seem like we've got hot water over here. Do you know what's going on?
おー、ガス会社に連絡していなかったのかな。母さん、どうだったんだっけ？
あら、お父さんがやってくれてるんじゃなかったの？
Are you kidding me?
すっかり忘れてたみたいだ。いやー、すまんすまん。
This isn't funny.
今日はこの時間だからガス屋も閉まってるし、明日は日曜日だからお休みだろうし、早くて月曜日だな。
What? So you're saying I have to take cold baths for 2 days?
若いんだし、気合でどうにかなるだろう。
As if.
まあそういうわけだから2日だけ我慢してくれ。じゃあ父さんは風呂に入ってくるから、もう起きるぞ。
Wait a... You gotta be kidding me. That was so cold. Thank God it's summer. Though I guess a cold water, baths, refreshing every now and then. And now I feel like I'm ready for my interview tomorrow. I open the window just a bit. A pleasant breeze floats in like the one I felt up on the school rooftop today. That feels nice. Shionagi City's wind feels clear and comfortable. Though I might just think so because I just moved here from a hardcore industrial zone. I must have felt the same wind back when I was a kid. I feel like the memories I had forgotten will come back to me one by one if I close my eyes. I'm gonna live with this wind again. Just like I did before, 7 years ago. It's June 1st, Sunday. The following day I find myself at the marketplace by the train station. I feel like everything's changed. The city is a lot more developed than it was 7 years ago. There used to be a lot of older buildings before. It was kind of a stereotypical old-school market. Doing my shopping over here seems convenient. And I'm looking for... Oh, here it is. It's a particularly refined-looking building. It's not flashy enough to be eye-catching, but it isn't so dull as to be unremarkable either. The words Azuma Morio Architectural Firm are engraved into the entranceway plate. Phew. I exhale to calm my nerves. Azuma Morio is the architect that represents Shionagi City. He's the reason I'm interested in architecture. There's no end to how much I respect him. Alright, let's go. I take another deep breath and step in. Excuse me. All is still in the office. The door was unlocked, but no one's here. It's completely empty. I'm Hino. I have an interview here today. No response. I was told to come here Sunday morning after I applied for an interview. But is it really okay for me to be here? Excuse me? Is there anyone here? Maybe they are out doing something. I feel like leaving the door unlocked is a bit too careless then. I feel like I heard something. Is there someone here after all? Someone yawns and gets up from underneath the desk. Isn't that... There's no mistake. This is the very person I respect so much. Azu...
Coffee.
What?
Coffee.
Coffee? Looks like he just woke up. Azuma Morio, Mr. Azuma, just says that without really looking my way, and then lies back down on the floor. Maybe he's half asleep. No, that's not it. This is Mr. Azuma testing me. It must be some kind of test to see if I have what it takes to work for him. The interview's already begun. I'm currently being evaluated. Coffee, you said? I understand. The office has a small kitchenette in the back. I obviously don't know where anything is, but making a cup of coffee shouldn't be that hard. Mr. Azuma. Mr. Azuma. I've made some coffee for you.
Oh, thank you.
He sits up and brings the cup up to his mouth. There was only instant coffee, but it doesn't look like he minds how it tastes. I've also cleaned up the trash in the kitchen and washed the dishes in the sink.
Oh, わざわざすまんな。
Oh no, I thought I might as well.
で、君誰だったかな?
Excuse me? He doesn't know who I'm Hino! I'm Hino Ryosuke! I've come here today to your office for...
Hino?
I called to apply for the internship, and they told me to come to this office at this time for an interview.
インターンシップ。ああ、そういえば、うちの事務員がそんなこと言ってたような気がしないでもないような。学生が面接に来るとか来ないとか。
Yes, that. I'm that. I would be that student.
なんだ、それならそうと早く言ってくれればよかったのに。起き抜けに誰かいたから、てっきり若手かと思ってな。申し訳ないことをした。
So then that wasn't a test or anything just now? And more importantly, he seems like he isn't the most organized person. Oh, right. I pull out a clear folder and portfolio from my bag. First, here's my CV. He accepts my CV and starts looking through it as he sips on his coffee.
昔はこっちに住んでいたのか?
Yes, I lived in Shionagi until about 7 years ago. I moved midway through elementary school.
なるほど、なるほど。おいおい、嘘だろ。君、大学生じゃないの?
No, I'm not. Internships are usually done by university students to get hands-on professional experience to prepare to enter the workforce. It's not a system exclusive to university students, of course, but people my age are in the minority by a significant margin. I don't begrudge Mr. Zuma for being surprised, and I was also expecting that to be the sticking point. But I can't let myself get discouraged by something like that if I want to work with someone I respect so much.
塩投げ第一学園所属か。参ったな。現役バリバリの青春真っ只中じゃないか。なんだって俺の事務所になんか来たんだ。
Because I admire your work greatly, and because my goal in life is to become an architect like you. I say it simply and clearly. My family has returned to Shionagi City, and since your architectural firm is located here, I thought I could perhaps take this opportunity to work here and learn from you.
ちょっと待った。俺が憧れの人？本気で言ってるのか？
Yes, of course. You're the architect I admire most. I own your book. Your subtle and refined designs are...
ああ、そう言ってくれるのは嬉しいけど、先生なんて呼ばれるのはちょっとこそばゆいな。それに、俺は人から憧れられるような人間じゃないんだが。
Yes, I saw as much earlier. It does seem that you indeed have a bit of a disheveled side, but...
言うじゃないか。
I'm very sorry, but I still would like to learn from you. I don't think I'd lose to anyone in terms of the way I feel about this.
俺の元で。
He looks a bit conflicted. This isn't looking great.
君の熱意はよくわかるし、俺に憧れてるっていうのも素直に嬉しいとは思う。しかし、建築の仕事っていうのは憧れだけでやっていけるものじゃないぞ。
Yes, of course, you're correct. I already expected him to say something like that. One of my father's friends is an architect. He has an architectural firm near my previous place of residence. I actually already have experience as an architecture intern. I worked there for a year.
おお、そうなのか。
This is my letter of recommendation from that firm. My tasks were mostly miscellaneous affairs, but I also have some legitimate experience. I'm skilled at making models, and the owner said I was better at it than anyone else in the firm.
模型作りか。確かに推薦状にもそう書いてあるな。
This is a collection of my work. I hold out my portfolio to him. It's filled with photos of the models I created for the architectural firm I interned at previously. These are models with built-in inner lights. There's no need to do this much for a house model, but I had some spare time while making them, so I decided to add them on. This is a large-scale model for a high-rise apartment complex. This was my first time making a large model, but I think it came out well. The head architect also praised it. I explain each of my creations as I flip the pages. I had to make this model on short notice, with only one day before it was to be presented. I stayed up all night and was able to complete the full model. I was told later that it was well liked at the presentation.
なるほど。模型作りに関してはそれなりに経験があるということか。
Yes, in addition to these, I can make cross-sectional view models or any other kind of model.
どんなものでもか。
I might have said a bit too much. No, I need to sell myself at least this much.
実はボツになった図面があってな。俺としては気に入っていたんで、一つそれを模型にしてもらおうかな。高層のオフィスビルなんだけど、どれだっけかな。あった。これ。
He pulls out a single blueprint from a huge folder.
言葉だけで人を評価することはなかなかできないものだ。だから君の腕前を披露してもらいたい。今からここでこの図面を模型に起こしてくれないか？
Right now?
唐突すぎたかな。もちろん今日中に完成させることは無理だろうから、とりあえずできるところまででも。
I'll do it. I'll finish it today.
おお、今日中か。アピールしたい気持ちはわかるが、さすがにそれは無茶じゃないか。
No need to worry. I'm used to being on a tight deadline. I'll definitely finish it.
そうか。しかし、できると言った以上、自分の言葉には責任を持ってもらうぞ。
Yes, of course.
じゃあ早速始めてもらおうか。この作業台を使ってくれ。用具は何でも自由に使ってくれていいから。
I understand. Thank you very much. Alright, looks like I've made a seam for myself this way. If I can finish this model on time, then he should be pretty impressed. Luckily, I've made models of high-rise buildings before on several occasions. Let's start by taking a look at the blueprint. Huh? What's with this blueprint? I've never seen a blueprint this complex. I never worked on something this complex back at the old firm. No, I need to calm down. No matter how complex it is, it should be doable if I just stick to my fundamentals. I just need to stay calm and carefully decipher the blueprint. It appears to be a steel frame brace design office building. Would it be okay if I made a photocopy of this blueprint?
ああ、構わないよ。コピー機はそこだ。
Thank you very much. I photocopy the blueprint. I tidy up the workbench and make space for myself. I prepare the styrene boards and a balsa wood that I'm going to use to build the model. I lay out all the tools. Alright, let's start. I cut my copy of the blueprint into parts. I use spray glue to paste the parts onto the styrene board. I use these as guidelines for my cuts. I start making my cuts once the board dries. I carefully clean each and every one of the cut pieces, making sure there aren't any burrs or uneven sides. Building architectural models isn't as easy as just putting things together. It has to be precise and beautiful. This time, I also need to be fast. It's a difficult situation. But I'll just have to pull it off.
おお、さすがに手慣れたものだな。いい集中力だ。俺は仕事を片付けているから、何かあったら呼んでくれ。